Hello, and welcome to the podcast, episode 31, where today we're going to be discussing the YouTube policy changes. This is going to be a short episode, number one, because every single episode that I've done about YouTube has been complete and utter garbage, and I don't expect this one to be an exception. And number two, this isn't really a subject that I can talk about for like 20 minutes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a subject that I can just kind of gloss over, because it's not. This is really bad. And I really don't expect this update to last more than 20 minutes. But it takes effect tomorrow. As of today, it's August 12th. And basically, what the policy change is that YouTube is now using AI. And I know I said I wouldn't talk about AI, and I'm sorry. I can't predict the future, okay? I didn't know this was going to happen. But basically, YouTube is using AI to detect how old its users are based on what they watch and I think a few other things. So let's see what we have here. This is an article from Cord Cutters News. I don't think this is biased or anything. It shouldn't say like, man, this update sucks. I think this should just list the facts. But you know me, I never read articles before I hit record. It's a defect of my podcast. If you want a good podcast, listen to literally anything else. Starting August 13th, 2025, YouTube will introduce an age estimation model for US-based users. Oh yeah, by the way, I believe this update has been a thing for a long time in Europe. So I guess they do have some analytics that prove that they don't care, or we don't care as the human people. So maybe this update will last for a while, actually. Anyways, okay. YouTube will introduce an age estimation model for US-based users to identify those under 18, regardless of birth date provided during account creation. So basically, they're going to disregard every single thing that they have been told by us, which is probably a good idea because most people lie about their age on the internet. And instead, what they're going to do is they're going to take your word for it once you show them your ID. Isn't that great? And I'm not kidding about that either. They genuinely want you to go to a third-party site known as Verify My, which is like a red flag by itself, and I guess give them a picture of your ID, which is so insane. All it takes is one data breach, and everyone who has given into that is doxxed. And that's bad if you didn't know. Actually, let's go into doxing for a little bit. What is doxing? Well, I'm not good at explaining things, so let me just look that up real quick. Let me get out the lovely internet. Get my loud keyboard. What is doxing? All right, let's go to Wikipedia because they know what is best. Doxing, or doxing, that's just the same thing with just one has two X's in it, is the act of publicly providing personally identifiable information about an individual or organization, usually via the internet and without their consent. Historically, the term has been used to refer to both the aggregation of this information from public databases and social media websites like Facebook and the publication of previously private information obtained through criminal or otherwise fraudulent means. Got that? Good. Basically, in layman's terms, doxing is where you get someone's information, private information, whether that be their ID, their name, their address, whatever it be, their IP maybe. They get that through the internet. And these days, it's actually surprisingly easy. Not that I know from experience, because I'm not sick in the head, but just judging by how much it happens these days, it's way too accessible for someone to just find someone. And something tells me it's going to be real friggin' easy once Verify My comes around tomorrow. There's going to be a data breach. That's just, there's no way that someone isn't going to say, ooh, buy this. Because everyone's ID is just, it's just going to be hanging around. So if you're wondering why I'm like really skeptical about Verify My, is because if you look on, once again, the lovely internet, you type in Verify My, you see verifymyprize.com, verifymyins.com, verifymyosrx.com portal, verify my signature, verify my age legit, verifymyage.com, and verify my limited. None of those sound even remotely trustworthy. All of those sound like they are going to shove ads in your face and, try to dox you. Once again, I'm going to be saying that word a lot. So why exactly is this update being put into effect? It's because the actual issue is too sensible to solve. And by that I mean it would make too much sense if they were to actually fix it. Basically, as of right now, there's a big issue with YouTube and pornography. And a lot of kids use YouTube, and obviously you don't want your 7-year-old... Anyways... sorry. Basically, that's something that should be fixed, obviously, because that's a lawsuit just waiting to happen. Actually, right now, they're in a really bad situation of just a lawsuit is going to happen no matter what they do, because it's too late for them to fix it, because they've already chose this hill to die on. They've already said, we're not going to fix it, but I tell you what we will do. We're going to make it to where if we don't think you're 18. We don't think you're 18, but here, give us your driver's license so we just know. Well, actually, you get that when you're 16, but you know what I mean. In a way, that does work, but at the same time, that's just an accident waiting to happen. It's not even an accident, that's just purposeful. And it's too late for them to say, kind of, oh, wait, no, never mind, we're actually going to do this. And as of now, everyone's saying, man, we're going to boycott YouTube on August 13th. And I guarantee you that YouTube will see a massive drop in their users tomorrow. In 2 days, however, I guarantee you that'll slowly go back up, or maybe even quickly go back up, just because that's how we are. So if you're detected as under 18, what changes for you? Well, according to this website known as ecommercenorthamerica.org, they say, if a user is flagged as a teen, YouTube will automatically disable personalized ads, enable digital well-being tools, and filter repetitive or sensitive content. Oh yeah, here we go. If you're selling beauty, apparel, wellness, or lifestyle products aimed at young consumers, expect a drop in performance unless your audience verifies themselves. For businesses, this isn't really that great, as I'm sure you can guess, because YouTube is a really great place to advertise because so many people use it, and they're going to shove ads in your face. That's just how they get money. That's how content creators get money that are part of their content creator platform. And obviously, I don't even need to say this. This isn't going to keep anyone safe at all. It's not just the kids that aren't going to be kept safe. It's going to be whole families that are going to be at risk if even one single person puts their ID into Verify My. Because there goes their last name, there goes, even a selfie will do it for them. Like, it's all just begging for someone to just do maybe like 3 clicks with the with the keyboard and the mouse, and then there goes the ring on the grenade, as they say. I don't know who says that. I just came up with that on the spot. But yeah, like, instead of actually putting a stop to the porn bots, what they're doing is they're just They're not even fighting AI with AI. They're just kind of using AI to just slightly go around the AI and just kind of deal with the problem behind it. Not even behind it, more like in front of it. I cannot come up with analogies today. Good lord. Anyways, I also have seen. That was a bad voice crack. I was trying to say that while gulping, but it didn't really work out. I'll just here to fix that. I'll just voice crack the whole episode. I also have seen. Okay, I can't do. I'm not doing that. Sorry, this is my first time doing a podcast. Anyways, I also have seen some people that say that if you're below 18, your account gets deleted, your whole channel and all that, which would be bad. It goes back to that question that I asked Soyo Joe. If YouTube were to be deleted, where would you go? I didn't think this would happen. I don't think that's going to be the case. If it is, that sucks. But maybe it's for the best. We really don't need YouTube anymore. YouTube is 20 years old. Do you really think it's going to go on for another 20? I don't think so. But I don't really see why YouTube would do that. Mainly because I would actually argue more than half of YouTube's users that make content are below 18. Because what kid in this generation doesn't want to have a YouTube account? Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's something from The Verge that completely wipes away anything anyone's ever said about your account's going to get deleted on August 13th. Oh no, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be the popsicle. No. Here's something from The Verge that says the complete opposite. The platform will also automatically turn on reminders about privacy when users upload a video or leave a comment. Upload a video. You can't do that if you don't have an account. So, you're good. But for the sake of a joke that I'm going to do in the outro of this episode, I'm going to say, yeah, your account's going to get deleted on August 13th, tomorrow, if you're under 18. So just be on the lookout for that. So, with that, I think that is all I have to say. Have a good day, and I will see you all in 3 years. And also, the treasure is in the...